Laika Constantino and welcome to my channel. Welcome to my Morse channel where I do more stuff about me and more things about me. So this is an unhaul video of me just going through books and telling you guys if I read them or not and which ones I'm going to keep, which ones I'm going to unhaul. So I have plenty of time before 11, my writing session starts. What is this? It's a wall art mural. Keep this. Oh, Modern Guide to Witchcraft. You know, I was gonna write a fiction book about modern witchcraft and wizardry, but I was like, you know, no. There are plenty of authors who does that already, and plenty of authors who does that for poetry. So some poets are inspired by witches and they write poems about this kind of stuff, so donate. I write about romance. So The Last Song, I read this ages ago and it's a good book, but I've been holding to it and I need to unhaul it. Love is Hell. I don't know why I have this book. Like, I bought it in high school and I never read it. Wait, I have read this. But the stories are okay and I feel like I shouldn't keep the books that I read in high school. More so. And yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this one. Prom Nights from Hell. Definitely keep. I love this book. Oh my gosh, I wrote on the top as well. And I got up to Stephanie Meyer's story, Hell on Earth. My poetry, my first collection of poems is actually inspired by Filipino history. Crimes of the Heart. I bought this for school. So, donate. Breakfast at Tiffany's. You know, I could read this again. I love this book. Charlie St. Cloud was my sister's and I gifted it to her and she was gonna donate it. So, donate. Something Wicked This Way Comes. I read this for college, so donate. Meg Cabot Safe House and Sanctuary. These are teen books for females and I read them. And they're interesting, but I don't think these books are for me and anymore since I'm into mostly poetry and I haven't been reading poetry. I'm just like looking at poems and stuff and doodling. So yeah, that's my thing. Bark Belly. I lost the dust jacket. This is signed, so I don't know. Keep. Dear John. Definitely Unhaul. Bell. I got up to chapter 6. I need to read this. Love Lucy. This is her memoir. So I'm definitely gonna keep my memoirs. I have to find them first. This is Fire Spell. I found all my memoirs and I kept them in a side box. Okay, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. This isn't canon. It's more of fan fiction. So, Unhaul, definitely Unhaul. Red Queen. I haven't read this. I don't know if I should unhaul or not. I'm gonna unhaul. Definitely unhaul. Okay, Fire Spell. I got to... Okay, so the books that I need to read, I'm gonna keep. This is children's book. I don't know why I have this. The True Confessions of Charlotte Doyle. Unhaul. The $1 Million Kick to Soccer. Unhaul. Flawless. I said before, I'm gonna unhaul every Pretty Little Liars book that I have since I read them in high school. Unbelievable. Unhaul. Fairest of All. It's a Maleficent story. I haven't read it since I'm not into retellings and villain retellings, so Unhaul. I have the Loki book in my shelf that I haven't read, that I read a bit of, completely haven't read, but I read a bit of it and I haven't finished it. I thought it was okay, perfect. I read this in high school, so Unhaul. The Short History of Progress. Unhaul. This is college stuff. Okay, I'm going to be back. I'm just gonna put this in my trash. I'm back. American Born Chinese. Okay, so I read this in college and it's gonna be a Disney Plus series. So I'm excited about that, and I'm gonna unhaul this just because I'm not Chinese. And the story, I don't really get the story that much, so I'm gonna say unhaul. Anastasia Forever. Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna keep Anastasia Forever. The series, the Anastasia series, since I love Russian history and Anastasia is part of Russian history. Rumors. As I said before, I haven't read the Lux series. I'm gonna do a reading vlog soon on this channel, so Serafina. Okay, I'm not into the dragon, and I didn't buy this book. Somebody bought it for me, so I'm gonna say unhaul. Warrior Princess. Oh my gosh, I have books that I started reading and I haven't finished. Oh my gosh, I need breakfast. Okay, have finished reading It Girl. I read this in high school. Unhaul. I haven't read the whole entire series, but I just read the first book and I loved it. So the first book can be a standalone, so like you could only read, you can read one book and not get lost in the story. So unhaul. It fell. The Notebook. I read this. And I've seen the movie. And Rachel McAdams and Ryan Gosling. Amazing movie. The book is amazing as well, but the ending is different, so you have to read the book to know that what the author intended the ending to be, and it's a great ending. But I'm gonna unhaul. Lux by Anna Goldsberg. This is the first book, and what page am I on? Page 3. I'm gonna keep this. Oh my god. I'm gonna let my brother borrow some books. I have a lot. The Wild Queen. She looks like Natalie Portman. '93. I'm definitely gonna read this book. Inkheart. Oh my gosh. I've seen the movie and I've read a bit of the book up to 192, and I've gotta say I lost interest in it along the way, and yeah, it's during high school that I read it and I lost interest, but I think my interest was in Pretty Little Liars, so I read the books of Pretty Little Liars, and I haven't finished the whole series of Pretty Little Liars, and I know what happens in the books, so yeah, got spoiled. So Inkheart, Unhaul. My Fantastic Beasts Scraps of Grindelwald and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them original screenplay. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I think film should be only film, so let me... I'm on page 60. I'm gonna unhaul it. I'm gonna unhaul both of these. Crimson Thread. I'm gonna say keep. Keep. The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian. I read this for college and I think I'm gonna unhaul it. Oh, this book was given to me, and so is this book by the author herself, and she signed them. This one's for my mom and this one's for me, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna keep the ones that are signed since they're actually for me and for my mom, so I'm gonna keep these. Vanished. This is my stepsister's book, so I'm gonna unhaul it since it's not mine. Meg Cabot Vanished Books 1 and 2. Well, I'm gonna say unhaul. Unhaul. I can't believe I read a thick book. That's not me. Like, I write really long poems, but I don't read thick books. The Siren. Oh my gosh. I bought this book in college. And I didn't like it. I had a bookstagram and I deleted that bookstagram, and this was the picture that I had on it, and I'm gonna say unhaul because the story didn't grab me that much, and it's not the independently published version, which is she built the story along. This is the only existing version out, I think. So unhaul. Envy. I'm definitely gonna read the Lux series, definitely. So I'm gonna start it over to the first book and read it. Pretty Little Liars. Oh my gosh, I love this book. I got the TV series cover edition. I read it in high school, so unhaul. Wicked. I'm gonna keep Wicked since I want my brother to read it. Out of Awe, Son of a Witch. Keep. A Lion Among Men. Keep. The White Queen. I love historical fiction, but as books, no. I love historical fiction as it is in series and film. I love writing scripts about historical fiction, so I want to say unhaul the book. Kisses from Hell. let me come back to Prom Nights from Hell, Love is Hell, Kisses from Hell. I would say keep The Stairs Unsinkable. Okay, Family Trust. I haven't read this book. Will I read it? Yes, since I love Amanda Brown's work. I love Legally Blonde, and Family Trust is like her second novel, I think. So I'm gonna keep. Okay, I just saw a spider. So Shrouds of Holly, never before published. You know, some stories that are never before published should be published if the author desires it to be published. So this one is for my mom. And it's her book. So if it's signed, I'm gonna keep it. Strings Attached. I started reading this in high school. I don't think I'm gonna ever read it since it got boring, so Unhaul. This is my honest opinion, by the way. Anne of Green Gables. It's for kids. I'm gonna say Unhaul. The Whale Rider. Unhaul. So these are my Unhaul books. So you can see there's a lot of them. And there's still a stack there. My Unhauls, definitely Unhauls. These are keep, maybe keep, but I want to read them, so, and yeah, these are keep, these ones are Unhaul. So I'm gonna put them back in the box. Yeah, so yeah. So that's it for my Unhaul video, Unhaul keep video. So if you want more content, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.